落ちた強豪飛べないカラス
What's up YouTube channel, BLACKWING here, and today I have a really special video because I think I have just found the perfect or the best BLACKWING combo up to date, and I will share it with you guys because it's Thanksgiving and what better way to celebrate it than to release new BLACKWING combo videos, right? Yeah. So for the combo what you will need is Simoon, you need Vara, but Vara can also be Shamal, it can be Sadri, it can be Shagna, or it can be a Black Whirlwind. And then you need any tree of BLACKWING that you can just banish, so it can be a second Vara, it can be Shamal, it can be Sadri, and so on. So let's get the combo started. We are playing first off Simoon's effect and banishing the one extra Simoon from our hand and activating Black Whirlwind here, getting ourselves a Sadri and summoning it, activating Sadri's effect and the Black Whirlwind. We're getting ourselves a Shagna and a Shamal. And Shagna is really important because it enables you to play a lot more through Nibiru, and yeah, we're using Shamal's effect here and getting ourselves a Black Feather Whirlwind and special summoning a Vara and activating Vara's effect here to special summon Black Winged Dragon. And here we are sending Zephyrus to the graveyard and Harmada in the dust. Next up we're using Black Feather Whirlwind's effect and targeting Vara in the graveyard, special summoning it back and going for Boreas Storm, Boreas the Evil Wind basically. And at any point here on, if our opponent plays Nibiru, we have Shagna in the hand, and we have Zephyrus in the graveyard, and we also have Black Feather Whirlwind we can bounce with Zephyrus, so we are still gonna end up on a really great synchro board even though our opponent would have Nibiru. Next up we're gonna go for Wystrix and playing its effect, special summoning a Sadri, and we're gonna go for Rusty Bardiche here, sending Raider Swing to the graveyard and setting a Phantom Knight rank up magic launch. Next up we're playing Steam's effect in the graveyard and special summoning it back, tributing the Rusty. And next up we're gonna go for Hog the Joe here and activating Steam's effect to get the token, and Hog the Joe special summons Boreas Storm back. And here we can go for Raikiri, and here we can go for Arsenal Falco. And then we play Arsenal Falco's effect, getting ourselves a Shamal, and then we play Raider Swing's effect in the graveyard, special summoning a Burrowload Savage Dragon playing effect. And here we are obviously kind of already in a great shape, because now if our opponent has some Nibiru or something, he has to basically play it on Burrowload Savage Dragon's effect, which is also like fine, because we still have Zephyrus in the graveyard before we activated the Burrowload Savage Dragon's effect, so and so on. So it's still really, we're in a really great kind of like field state. Next up we activated Zephyrus effect, getting Black Feather Whirlwind to our hand. And now we're activating it again, and we are special summoning the Shagna from our hand. And this is pretty interesting because now we're gonna go for nothing, because obviously we already have an Omni Negate, so we do not have to fear Nibiru that much. And we also have an unused Shamal in the graveyard, so now we're actually using Nothing's effect to burn our opponent and chaining the Shamal and targeting a Sadri in our graveyard. And now we can get the Sadri back, which is insane, and normal summon a third time basically on this turn. Because we had our Simoon, then we have our normal, and now we have a third normal summon. And then our Black Whirlwind is getting us Gale, and then the Sadri is getting us Chinook. Alright, so here on we obviously special summon the Gale, and then Gale and nothing went for SP Little Knight. If you want to, you can play SP Little Knight's effect to banish the Black Whirlwind from your field so you don't take any extra damage. That's something that is nice to remember. And then next up we are banishing Boreas Storm and Black Winged Dragon to special summon Black Winged Assault Dragon here. Next up we're using Black Feather Whirlwind and we're targeting the banished Boreas Storm. And then we're finishing off with a Black Wing Full Armor Master. And yeah, let's go through this a little bit because there's a lot of things and interruptions here. So basically we have the Chinook in our hand, you know, you can also play this in damage calculation, but mainly it's used as an effect veiler. And obviously you need to control a Synchro Monster to be able to activate these Dark Synchro Monsters, and you have plenty of them, so that's nice. Then for our back row here we basically have the Phantom Knight's rank up magic launch, which obviously makes Arsenal Falco into King Kali Yuga in our opponent's turn. And then we have the Burrowload Savage Dragon here, protecting it from cards like Cosmic Cyclone or basically anything that could destroy it before it becomes main phase. Then we have also the Black Feather Whirlwind, which is really good in combination with Blackwing's Assault Dragon, because obviously if your opponent somehow breaks a little bit of the board, gets rid of the Arsenal Falco or the rank up card somehow, it has still the built-in protection effect. So if your opponent, for example, would go to battle and try to attack over SP Little Knight somehow and try to go for Zeus, you know, you can still prevent the SP Little Knight from getting destroyed by battle, because you have the Black Feather Whirlwind if they have used monster effect earlier. Yes, and then we obviously have the SP Little Knight here. You know, you can just target one monster you control and one monster your opponent controls, basically banish them both, which is really nice. Then we have the Blackwing's Assault Dragon, which is also kind of nice, you know, inflicting 700 damage by each monster effect your opponent activates, and when it gets 4 counters you can just blow out the field, and then Black Feather Whirlwind obviously protects your monster, so that's nice. And then we have our Blackwing Full Armor Master, which is also a really essential piece for this combo, because if your opponent kind of somehow gets rid of your board, and let's say he evenly matches you somehow, getting first rid of the Arsenal Falco, you know, you can still leave Blackwing Full Armor Master on the board, and no matter what cards your opponent is playing after that, you know, they're all gonna get wedge counters, and then on your turn you can just take one of them, basically the best monster they summon, and just take it, and hopefully that will be enough to win the game. And why Full Armor Master is also really important on this field is because we have still a Shragna in the graveyard, and you need to control a Blackwing Synchro monster to be able to activate his effect, and his effect is that you can banish this card from the graveyard, target one face-up card your opponent controls, and destroy it. So yeah, this is a really insane board in my opinion, because first off your opponent has to just full on like worry about Kali Yuga, and if they can somehow out it, there's just so much interruption on the field, in the grave, in the hand, just to be able to break this board. It's just insane, and obviously I don't see like any deck breaking this board. They have to play like multiple Lava Golems and have like just an so insane hand to be able to break this board. And obviously this is a 3-card combo, but the odds of you seeing this 3-card combo with Pot of Prosperity, with Smile World, and obviously like all of these cards are like 3-ofs in the deck, so it's really high that you will be able to go for this combo. Obviously your opponent might have some hand trap there that, you know, prevents you from going exactly into this board, but still the odds of you being able to have the chance to go for this board is relatively high. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I'm actually gonna go to my regionals in 1 week, and I'm currently building my Blackwing deck and kind of like finishing my combos before that. So if you want to see more combo videos like this that I have previously made, you can become a Diamond member and support the channel, support me with the Blackwing journey, and, you know, seeing the combo videos and also seeing my deck lists that I'm obviously working on, my Blackwing deck lists. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description down below, become a member, and take your Blackwing skills to the next level. And yeah, for all your other guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you learned something new, and as always, I'm out.
それでも一人じゃなくなったあいつは強いよ。